Hi, I'm Amy Weinstein. I am the Senior Curator of Oral History at the 9/11 Memorial and Museum in New York. I have been recording oral histories and helping people tell their stories for the past 14 years, and I love my job, but I'm not traditionally trained as an oral historian. Today, you can get a master's degree in oral history, or you can learn to do oral histories, as I think you will be doing in your classrooms in middle school and high school, certainly in college. But I learned by doing, and that wasn't such a bad way to learn because oral history is really storytelling, which is the oldest known way of which people taught history to the next generation. Long before there was writing, long before there was recording, there was oral history, there was storytelling, and we use stories in the museum in many different ways to tell visitors what happened on 9/11, but oral histories can be used in many other settings. You might want to learn about the history of your own family, the history of your community, the history of agriculture in your community, the history of mining or industrialization or unionization, or maybe there was a devastating fire or flood, and you want to talk to people who lived that history to learn more about it. So you could set up an oral history project for yourself. You would need to do a little research first. You'd go to the Oral History Association website to learn about best practices. You could contact your local historical society to see whether they might be interested in receiving those oral histories. But it's a great way for you to learn about your own community, neighbors, family, an issue. Maybe it's the history of the LGBTQ movement in your community. Maybe it's a social justice topic. You can do an oral history project on almost any subject that's of interest to you. So I hope that you will explore those opportunities and that you will enjoy doing oral histories and listening to oral histories as much as I have done. So thanks for listening to me today.